Yes. We're back. Bam LA. I'm Eddie G.
I'm AJ.
And by popular demand, comments, and to the many subscribers that
We have DJ Seloe.
we have DJ Seloe back.
What up?
Looks like he's gonna be a regular though, huh?
Hey, man.
Hey, when you come with us with gifts, of course, you know. And then he couldn't get the Incredible 40 Loco, so he is doing his own 40 Loco. Shout out to Red Bull. Look out for us. And Stella. So we pretty much left off with well, welcome. First of all, welcome. This is episode 10, I believe.
Right? Not 11.
Not 11. 10. And we left off with our crazy Filipino friends that got us into street racing.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's pretty much when we got together and we just came across many adventures, and like everything was like step by step.
Yeah, everything kind of like fell together like a puzzle. Kind of like from that it went to this, and then that, and then like just kind of fell
And we just kept falling into shit. So after the street racing with our homies, we got into party crews.
Oh, I remember those.
And I do remember, and I, let me know if I'm wrong.
As soon as you guys hit 18, you guys went to Florentine Gardens.
Pretty much.
Right?
I think before that. But
before that, bro.
we were watching. I think it was when Mike Tyson got his ass whooped by Buster Douglas. You remember?
Yeah.
And so after that, we were just watching the news.
Yeah.
So back then, his name, I think everybody from the West Side to the Inland Empire to the Valley to Santa Ana knew about Chris Blanchford. You remember Chris Blanchford?
Yeah.
Remember Chris?
Yeah.
So he would do these reports on if it was about taggers, tag bangers, gang members. So for a minute he was doing about these underground parties. And
Yeah, you know what? I saw that in the 8th grade, I think.
okay.
My history teacher was showing us a...
He was there.
basically, yeah.
What was it? It was like, what? Fox Undercover?
Mm-hmm. It was, yeah.
Right?
They did, yeah.
Fox Undercover.
Right here in South LA.
So we were just like, what? So we saw, the footage that he would, right or no? Like
Yeah. I mean, we were over here on the West Side. We started our own party crew over here, and it was like a West Side
What was
party.
it called?
Our crew was called Success.
Oh, okay. You guys mentioned that before, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we had a party crew here on the West Side, but it was like during the truce, right? Like the peace treating, where all the neighborhoods on the West Side were like,
No beefing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was pretty much a red light. There was no
couldn't kill
couldn't kill like
kill nobody, or
Oh.
it was just you could fight, but you couldn't kill nobody. It was like a peace treating,
Yeah.
So a lot of these, there was a bunch of West Side parties, so a bunch of neighborhoods were throwing parties, and then there was party crews on the West Side. It was us, and then Santa Monica had like Crazy Sex. Shout out to Crazy Sex. Party with them a whole lot. Inglewood had
too scandalous.
So it was a bunch of party crews, but it was mainly West Side, and they kicked it on the West Side, and just West Side parties basically.
Like Gardena would throw backyard boogies, Inglewood, Lennox.
So it was a city thing. It was
Yeah,
It was more like a neighborhood party.
It wasn't like
so if you weren't
gang related or anything. It was just
it was weird though. Like if every neighborhood had their neighborhood, and then if you weren't from the neighborhood, you were probably from a party crew from that neighborhood. So, like, for example, like Inglewood, right? If you weren't from Inglewood, but you were like in the streets or partying, you were probably from Crazy Six.
Okay.
I mean, from Tuscanas, my bad. Same thing with Santa Monica. If you weren't from Santa Monica, you were most likely from Crazy Six.
So it wasn't a lot of party crews, right?
It wasn't.
There wasn't. On the west side,
on the west side, it wasn't.
Okay.
I think Culver City was us and Super Crew. Super Crew was like they were older cats though, right? They were like
they were like late 80s, early 90s.
Like, they were like the first party crew that.
Shout out to them.
The old cats.
If they're around.
Yeah, they're still around.
Yeah, everybody's around now.
Yeah.
You guys not that old, right? You guys what? That was what in 90s.
So then we kind of just like, okay, all right, we're partying with all these people. It's always the same people all the time. Like everybody on the west side knows everybody on the west side. You know, from Culver City, Santa Monica, Venice, all the way down to the valley. You know, like to fucking Redondo, whatever. You know, like everybody knows each other. So we're like, I'm tired of this shit, bro. Like, let's wander off. Like, let's new adventures, bro.
So
and this is when we saw this on TV, and we're like, that's what we gotta do. We gotta go hit these spots.
Because there were like warehouses or fucking like tire shops. Like so people would rent, rent these like, or a fucking food truck parking lot, and that's what these party crews would go out and
any building they could get a hold of.
Yeah, whatever.
It was a party, So we're like, oh shit. They were more like, I don't give a fuck. Like, just party. It's all about partying,
Yeah.
So we decided to do that and just venture out of the west side, and ended up going to like East LA, Montebello, out that way just to see what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
And we met people out there, and then we met. How did we meet Vinny?
At Purple Shields.
Purple Shield.
At there's a skating.
Have you heard of Purple Shield?
No.
You never heard of Purple Shield?
Remember? Do you ever hear of the Whirl on Wheels? The skate.
Yeah.
Right there off of
Mid-City?
Yeah.
So they used to rent that place out. I think it was done twice.
That was on Pico and Vicente.
Yeah, well, yeah, where the
it's right now it's a Planet Fitness.
There's a Lowe's. There's
a Lowe's there.
But it used to be a what is it? Like a bowling alley, right?
It used to be a skating ring.
Yeah,
I think bowling too, no?
But you're right.
It turned into a bowling alley.
You're right. You're right. I think you're right. Yeah, but Purple Shield is the biggest ditching party.
So everybody from
California,
everybody from the west would come all the way to
from everywhere.
Everywhere.
Purple Shields, it was like the top ditching party. Like
take the Pico bus, get off on.
People came from everywhere. Yeah. During school hours, during the week, it was like thousands of people there. Damn. It was crazy, dog. But yeah, we were at a Purple Shields.
Fuck, I think it was like 2,000 people.
Yeah,
I may be lowballing, but it was just nothing but crews. Like even that's when we were like, oh shit, there was female crews. Okay. They're running like shouting out their crews. We're like, what?
And these crews were big, bro. It wasn't
like, huge because it was a whole city basically.
Yeah, it wasn't like 5 members. They're like 20 deep. We're like, oh fuck, damn, it's coming deep. It was.
I remember
crazy. It was something like, oh shit.
Because I think that was Purple Shields 2 or 3. Because there was already one.
Yeah, I think
like but in other spots. But that one was the one there. And
that was a big Purple Shield.
That's when some of the, because it started off, it was us two, and then it was Dio.
Yeah.
Was it Dio?
Dio.
And Ulysses. Shout out to my compa.
Yeah, you lie.
And it's funny because we went to the Sloss and Swap Meet. Shout out to the Sloss and Swap Meet. And we got our hats done.
While, man.
We got our hats done.
What, success?
Yeah, but who was the one with the idea of putting SEX sets? So it was, instead of SUC?
Yeah, SEX.
SEX, yeah, sex. And so some of they had put that on their hats.
Yeah.
Because we would see other party crews with, you know, rocking their crew. We're like, oh shit, let's do ours, you know?
You know, and then I got hit up from some fool from Culver City when I was wearing one of those hats. SEX. Success, right? So it's
And he was from the crew, or?
No. He was from Culver City. So
okay.
I don't know if you know how Culver City hits up. They write CEXCE, se in Spanish.
Yeah.
So if you look at the hat, it's SEX
X and then a C.
Okay.
So it looked like Sese, and we were from Culver City. So they're like, your hat says Culver City. Sese. You know, so they're like, I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit, you guys are like repping the city as well, you know? Like, oh shit, I didn't even notice that shit. But yeah, so it was kind of crazy.
So we took it off. We went back to the suck. But yeah, it was us four. And then at that Purple Shields, that's when we show up and we run into classmates. So we're there, you know, like trying to see, you know, just trying to feed, like. And that's where Horny Boy.
That's an actual.
Yeah,
that's a horny boy. Fucking horn dog. Huh?
He was there. Who else was there? And he was with some like girlfriend of his.
Oh, okay.
Like friends, female friends of his.
Yeah.
And we seen him partying, and we were like, damn, dude. But we knew him from school, so we were like, what's up, man? Like, damn. Dude. So we're like talking and like, how you know?
Chicks from Venice.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of
from Venice.
From Venice.
But back with the West Side parties, it was all gangster. You know what I mean? Like old school funk and, you know, hip hop, like Pac and Snoop, Dre, Quick.
Cool shit.
But during the party crew music, that it was just something else. Like we knew about electronic
music,
you know, because of Oski D, Ralphie's brother.
Yeah.
Big like DJ in that, like the electronic. And he's
still DJing, bro.
Till this day.
That was.
I mean, that's still lit. I mean, you guys. It was 2016. I went to a party and that's all they were playing. Yeah.
So I know Oski from middle school. So, and that's how I got into DJing. In middle school, his family member, his cousin by marriage, whatever. And Oski were in the same. There was a party crew, but I was in middle school.
Oh man,
they're more like DJ, like
it was like
DJ
a DJ crew.
Okay,
you know,
you guys were all getting turntables together.
Yeah, everybody had turntables, and everybody was mixing and throwing parties. And then you had some dancers. You know, it was mostly like DJ crews. And yeah, so that was like the first crew I was from. That was BA Boys.
BA Boys.
Yeah. So, and Oski was from there, Ralphie, you know, like a bunch of these cats that we ended up being in riding crews together. You know, like I said, everything kind of just
toppled into
each other, and we ended up kind of being with the same people all the time and getting into the same shit. But yeah, shout out to Oski and Ralphie.
But that's who we would play, like this kind of music. And I was like, oh shit. So and then back to when we were going to these, and that's all you deep house. You know what I mean? That's when me and this guy right here were like, fuck, this shit is bad.
Deep house had just
because he's a b-boy.
Yeah.
So you know he does so for us to hear a different style of music and to dance to it, we're like, oh shit, because you sort of use the b-boy movements, you know, to deep house dancing, you know.
It was just different, you know, different. Something not new to us, but new in the factor that we were just so used to doing like West Side parties and just it was just gangster rap and, you know, just whatever. And over here they're like having a good old time. Didn't care if people were stepping on their shoes or whatever. They're just having a good old time.
It's usually
dancing.
A fight will break out. You know what I mean?
At Westside Party, hey, you fucking stepped on my new Timbs, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Stuff up the J's.
My new classic Reeboks.
Yeah,
Damn.
Which
taking it back. Yeah.
Yeah, this fool has a story about that. But shouts out to Horny Boy for saving this guy's life over here.
Over Horny Boy.
Over some Reebok classics.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if we have enough time for that, but
talk about that another day.
But yeah, that's and through that scene, we befriended so many people out there. Met some awesome people that helped us to make money, helped us to become responsible. When it came to promoting, to
yeah, we partied
networking.
Yeah, we partied a lot. As we were partying, we were like, meeting people, networking, and then we're like, dude, like, this is like big, dude. Like, it's not just a little party that you just throw together.
No, it's an organized party.
It's just organized, bro. Like,
I mean, nowadays all of them are organized.
No, yeah, but like, imagine, you're in high school and these are like big ass parties, like organized parties, and you got like 1,000 people outside the door.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, man, if they're charging $10 a head, bro, and there's 1,000 people,
10 grand, man.
10 G's we're gonna make, But yeah, we're just like, okay, like we got to get in this shit, like.
Yeah.
So we're partying and getting to know everybody, knowing all the spots where everybody was going, the hot spots, the clubs, because then clubs started popping up.
Yeah.
And it was all house and Spanish rock, rock en español, and fucking
some banda.
More like K-rock, right?
like flashback,
K-rock, and house, and maybe some old school and funk here and there,
Yeah.
And it was just mostly house, bro.
Yeah, it was mostly house.
And you had your certain songs. Like let's say you're at a Westside Party in California Love.
Yeah, it comes on.
Turns on.
Yeah.
At these deep house or like undergrounds, if it was Deep Inside or fucking Show Me Love, I'm not gonna sing them, but are these any familiar to you?
I can pull them up, man.
Shit, Fire Alarm, Cashmere. Oh man, like I truly.
This is all deep house, and
this is all deep house,
like classic.
And then we I remember like years later, me and him would sit down and be like, man, do you think like dance music will come back? And it's funny how it just with Calvin Harris,
the
Swedish House Mafia, and all these
they're sampling music
somewhat. It's electronic, dance, but it's not what it was. But it was just funny how we were just like, damn, dude, like. And then EDC and all this, like.
You ever been to EDC?
It's funny, but no.
That was like after.
Way after
we're done.
Oh.
But we were pretty much like that was our way of wanting to take it.
Oh.
So like that,
But time ran out.
I know, we were just burnt.
We're burnt out.
Yeah, everybody's
we
burnt
hit that
out,
shit to
bro. We
from
would
18.
Party.
Well, me 18 and he was 25.
We would start Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Stop Sunday. We only had Monday, Tuesday for rest, and we were working, bro.
Because there was a ditching party Wednesday. No, a
For
ditching
you.
party Monday.
He was already out of school.
Yeah. Ditching party Tuesday. Then there was a backyard boogie Wednesday. Then you had your
always
Friday,
always
Saturday.
something.
Yeah, pretty much. I think it was only Thursday that we were off.
Damn.
We
This is all in like 90, 96.
Yeah, around there.
Yeah, man. Friday nights, dude. I was like, what, 6, 7 years old now? Friday nights, Pops still working, bringing in pizza, calling him, ordering pizza for us and leaving money. And like
on a Friday night.
On Friday night, just secret location. He's like, it's under the couch this time. the $20 bills is under the couch,
That's why, like, to me, yeah, I think 90 to 2000, probably the best, well, in my eyes, best decade. not that I experienced like the 70s or 50s but it's just
what it
was.
Yeah.
You give me the music. Well, you know what I mean,
the music that came out and what we experienced with that music was,
and it was all inclined, like graffiti, it was street racing, it was freaking party crews, it was backyard.
Well, the
boogies.
90s, it was like a big hip hop era, right?
Yeah,
that too.
Yeah,
you know,
Tupac, Biggie. I mean, that's what I grew up on. You know, you guys were prior to that.
We had done an event, like it's just because I want to talk about how graffiti. So we did an event, right, and everyone was pretty much was family, like, you know, who was promoting it, who was throwing it. Yeah. And so we would say no guns, no, you know, nothing. Please, no graffiti, because a lot of our peoples were graffiti heads, right? And so
restroom clean
at
the start of the party.
We would hire armed guards. They were like off-duty cops, and we would hire them. Do you remember that over there off of when I bring it, you'll be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So one of the guards is like, hey man, somebody's fucking up the walls outside.
Fuck.
And so we go out there, and it was fucking Decline and Euler.
Where's the security guard?
Well, you remember Decline and Euler? Well, if you see Fox in the cover.
I've seen Euler, yeah, I've seen.
Okay, so these two fuckheads. Well, no. Shout out, because they were, you know, they were making us lose money, but shout out to them. Yeah, they were killing it.
Yeah,
and just so they had their own little because they were like, oh shit, it's Euler and Decline.
Yeah.
They're pretty famous.
Yeah, they were famous. So everyone was out there like.
Well, I mean, I've seen Euler.
Yeah, they're trying to like.
They're like infamous for hitting freeways, right? So
like killing it.
Their crew was IFK, Interstate Freeway Killers. So
damn,
they were hitting freeways, bro. So everybody would see them getting up and Euler.
So I bring that up because of that, because graffiti and you know the club scene, the party crew scene. But yeah, them, and then I was just like. Hey man, stop! But luckily, like no one called the cops. So you remember where that was over there off of? It was like it's that coffee shop where they do a lot of commercials right on the corner. I think it's quite Beverly Hills, like going towards Beverly Hills, like off of Melrose.
Yeah.
It was like a 99 cent store. Yeah. It was like I think they were just about to.
By the La Brea Tar Pits.
Más pa' acá.
Yeah. On Fairfax?
Yeah. I think they were just about to make it into a 99 cent store because it was already pink and purple.
Okay.
And so they used, you know, the beginnings of it to do an event, and that's wherever. Yeah. But yeah, that was way over here. But yeah, I just want to bring that up because them guys were, and they were like, because nobody knew who they were. They were like mysterious, like nobody actually knew. So everyone was like, who did this? And they were like,
because they wouldn't tell anybody.
They knew the name. Yeah. Nobody knew their face.
I mean, well, that's how you gotta do it, man.
The life of a graffiti artist.
But but throughout that time, we met a lot of awesome DJs, promoters, club owners. Well, not really, because now they're club owners, but back then they were just like the investors, the ones that would drop the money.
Yeah, but then eventually we met the owners.
Yeah.
But you know, Ray? Hey, with that owner.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
That's some nice parties there.
Oh yeah, it's called Yankee Doodles in the marina.
Yankee Doodles.
We would do a lot of
like a block from the beach, if that.
Yeah. And the last party we threw a Halloween party there.
Man.
And
that was like a West Side Halloween party.
Yeah. There's a lot of not even a lot. 2 neighborhoods showed up, which was Culver City and Venice. And it's funny because we knew me and this guy right here know neighborhoods everywhere, you know.
Well, everything on the West Side, right?
Yeah, but some homies have families from Venice.
Yeah.
And that night, they all decided to show up, and Yankee Doodles exists no more at the time.
That was the last party.
After that
they shut it down.
Oh, damn. Windows broke in, like fools flying through windows.
Fools flying through windows.
Yeah,
Again,
it
you said
was
fools.
Fools.
Fools flying through windows.
Yeah.
Human bodies being tossed out windows.
I
and
remember.
shit.
We were about to do the Halloween contest, the costume contest.
Yeah.
And what were you dressed up as, bro?
Ooh, man, I had some like tight bell bottoms,
Oh,
like
shit.
a flowery shirt,
Tight, bro. Tight.
bro, with an
Some,
afro, some platforms.
Fuck.
I was destined to win,
Well,
and that's why I
what-
was mad.
That's why you were mad?
Yeah, because I knew I was gonna win.
Hey, can you imagine this
$1,000.
guy in tights and
Not now.
platforms like this high, trying to stop fights, bro?
Yeah,
Hilarious, bro.
but that's why I was mad. I was like, no, because
That was our spot, dude. That was
we
our
were about
spot.
to. I had the mic. I was like, hey, the costume contest is $1,000 to the winner.
You were looking like Austin Powers. Austin Powers.
Yeah,
trying to-
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Beyonce. Remember how she was one of the how she was super tight in her outfit.
Oh, yeah.
It was like that, dude.
Yeah, but that place closed down.
Oh, man.
That
But
was the last party we threw.
yeah, and as the years went by, not even years, months,
Yeah.
we started gathering more members
Yeah.
of the crew. How did you come up with that name?
Success?
I'm not gonna take credit for it.
Good,
But
That was all DJ Seloe?
Yeah, I was at work, bro. At the time, I remember bro, when we said let's start a crew. I was like, all right. So I was like at work. At the time, I was working for a psych ward.
For a psych ward?
Yeah,
You were taking care of all the
Yeah.
everybody that...
crazies.
Well, everybody that said that they were crazy,
yeah, exactly.
right?
Yeah, because most of them
Yeah,
they just
they were.
pretend.
They were pretending just to
Yeah,
get
they
out of
just
some
pretend.
situations.
Yeah. But yeah, and so a lot of times I'm just like sitting, watching, making sure they're not doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like mostly just writing. I'm just thinking of names. I'm just like, here's some names. And I guess I don't know. I just wrote some names down and like, okay, this sounds cool. This sounds cool. This sounds cool. And then I guess we just picked it out of the names that I picked. And like, okay, let's go with that. All right, okay, let's do it. Went from there.
and throughout the time, like we run into like females. They're like, "Where you guys from?" "Oh, Success." "Why that?" And shout out to the homie Brown. He used to always be like, "Cause what would he say?" "'Cause we want to be successful in life," or what? He would say some like but
We always had to come back.
yeah, like he had
We're successful in everything we do.
yeah. That was his thing.
Yeah, that was the...
And thank the Lord. To this day, I have all my boys. They're all good. They're like, you would say successful. Some of them are nurses. Or financial advisors.
Yeah.
Medical field. And a superstar podcaster. But thank the Lord.
Yeah, we're
we're
still tight. We all like talk. We all get together. All of them cats, most of them.
hopefully we can do an episode when the majority or all of them are here.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be kind of expensive. Like that's a lot of money. So maybe like 2 at a time.
Yeah, all right. They can just jump in on the mic.
We'll have
They
them
get
do
over
it,
here
yeah.
and just jump in whenever they gotta speak or whatever. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's
the OGs.
it's
like
20 years of history, man. More?
I feel every time I sit down with... Well, this is the only second time that I'm going to be sitting down with DJ Seloe. We're always... like it's like a nostalgic feel,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
But I mean, that's it, man. That's all the time we got for today. Thanks for coming by, DJ Seloe.
Again,
Thanks for having me.
you'll be back. You'll be back for
Anytime, bro.
more
Anytime.
stories, more adventures, more
Yeah, man.
interesting stories.
You guys let us know if you guys want DJ Seloe back.
Yeah, man. Like, let them know so I can get back on here.
Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah,
Hit that
man.
bell.
Hit that bell so that way you get notified.
Have a good night. This is Bam LA. I'm Eddie G.
I'm AJ.
Hello.
Peace. Like, fuck, we have so much to say.
That went short.